whatever residue you don't deal with, your children will deal with that residue. So I have a daughter, and I'm raising her by myself, meaning that I'm raising her by myself. But in terms of the dynamic, the way God intended it to be, I had her out of wedlock. And so I'm raising her by myself. I'm realizing that this journey for me has been so interesting because it is teaching me or forcing me to confront residue, patterns that have existed in my matriarchal bloodline, and me realizing that those patterns are not of God, period. What is so interesting to me is that I find myself struggling because I am standing up to generational patterns. I'm standing up to many different spirits. I want to charge any parent, take whatever necessary steps you can to deal with patterns that have existed before you. Because if you don't, you're leaving your child to struggle. During a season in my life when I was praying to God and asking for reprieve because I just felt like I was struggling so much with all types of stuff. And God said to me, you don't know how far back I'm undoing what you're praying for. What I was fighting was way bigger than my history. It was operating generations before me. Even going back as far as to ancient altars that I have no knowledge of. But I was coming up against them because they've operated for so long and no one has come up against them. And so I want to charge you that whatever residue or patterns you see repeating in your family, repeating in you, be the one to take a stand now, whatever that looks like. And don't be afraid. Be the one to tackle it now for the sake of you and for the sake of your children. Are you willing to be the one to fight so that your children can experience peace? Or are you going to selfishly say, well, I had to struggle, now they have to struggle? Deal with the residue. Don't back away from it. And the residue is tough and it's intimidating. And it's really a blood sport in the spirit. It's no joke. Because these altars are entrenched. They're wise. They're familiar. And they're not going to let up easily. Take on the armor of God. Take on the authority that you have. Wow, these altars and patterns even try to silence you. Even try to make you second guess your gift, your calling, who you are in Christ. Tap into the authority that God is giving you by not being silent. Tap into the authority that God is giving you by seeking wisdom and counsel from Him in terms of how you're going to deal with this. It's time. It's time for peace to reign in your family. Your family has had these patterns for years. Let it stop with you. Your family has dealt with this for years. Let it stop with you. Can you make a promise to yourself and your children that this ends with me? Can you allow yourself to be used by God that you will really be the last one crucified in your family for this issue? Meaning that you are the one that's going to tackle whatever has been fighting against your family, and you are the one that's going to put an end to it. You could be the one to take a stand.
Ephesians 6 verse 12, for we wrestle not against flesh and blood, but against principalities, against power, against the rulers of the darkness of this world, against spiritual wickedness in high places.